Hi, my name is Rachel Dewan. I'm going to be leading an Anusara immersion coming up this fall, and I wanted to just tell you a little about myself, a little bit about the program. So I have been a lifelong seeker, a lifelong learner. That has led me to studying lots of different kinds of yoga over the last 25 years or so, and eventually led me to Anusara, which has been my primary yoga practice for about the last 17 years. I've been teaching for about 20 years. And when I'm not teaching or practicing yoga, I'm usually with one of my three sons, usually on a soccer field, sometimes on a baseball field. I am very often hiking or rock climbing. I'm a runner, so anything moving and outside I like to do. So let's talk about the program. So what is Anusara Yoga? Anusara Yoga is a people-centered, teacher-led global yoga organization. You don't need to know Anusara, be even familiar with it to participate in this immersion. You will really learn everything in the program. But it's focused around three sort of big topics. So the first is the philosophy. If you have taken an Anusara class, you've probably noticed that there is a theme in the class. And these themes are directly linked to Anusara's roots in tantric yoga philosophy, which we will cover in depth through the program. This philosophy helps us learn how to move and how to be in our yoga practice, but also how to move through the world. It's a joyful and expressive and positive way of being. And it becomes the bridge to taking our practice into everyday life, so that when even if we're not on our mat doing yoga poses, we are doing yoga. And the immersion gives, gives us access to this way of being in the world. The next landmark of Anusara is the alignment system, what we call the universal principles of alignment. So it's an alignment system that is inspired by the philosophy, the tantric philosophy that underpins the teachings. And in this program, you will learn a lot about your body, the way that it moves, perhaps the way that it doesn't move, the structures, how they work together the most optimally, and how to move your body in the best and easiest way for your particular body. And it's a system that you can then learn and apply to your daily life. Just as we can learn the philosophy and apply it to our daily life, you can learn the alignment system and apply it in your life in the way that you just carry yourself and understand and hold your body. And the last part, the last of the three sort of hallmarks of Anusara is the community. Doing this work together, studying together, we bring the mind together with the body, and doing that work together in a group is a very powerful practice. And the groups that come together around these programs become often lifelong friends. They keep in touch for many years afterwards, because doing this work together is a great way to meet other people who are seeking what you seek, who are asking the questions that you are asking, who are also on a journey in their own life. And it's a way to meet people who enjoy what you enjoy. So it's a really powerful way to come together with other people. So we're doing this immersion in a slightly different format than we've ever done before. It's going to be a hybrid format. So it's going to be 18 Tuesday nights from 6 to 9 p.m. from September through March. And those will be hybrid. So you can either come into the studio to take that class, or you can be online, meaning you can do it from anywhere. So even if all the dates don't line up with you being, local, you can do that part of the program online. And then we're going to come together over 3 weekends in person at Shri Yoga from 1 to 7 p.m. We'll take breaks, and there'll be like a little bit of reading, some videos and things to do in between. Not a lot. Don't worry, not a lot of homework. So let's talk about what an immersion actually is and what a typical day looks like. So an immersion is, as it says, an immersive program of yoga. So it's everything that you love in your weekly yoga classes. It's practicing asana, it's breath work, it's the camaraderie, the community, it's that post yoga bliss that you feel walking out of the room, that calm and steady and peaceful feeling seated in your heart that hopefully you have when you walk out of a yoga class, times 100 hours. That's how long the immersion is. But more than that, because it's this same group that comes together every week, we can really go much more in depth than you can in just a weekly yoga class. The concepts and ideas that we dive into in the weekly classes, because the class changes every week, it can be hard to find that cohesiveness and to weave a thread through. But because it's a cohort that stays together for this long program together, we can really dive very deep into the work that we do. So a typical day, again, this is a slightly different format because we're doing these 3-hour Tuesday practices, which means we'll get to see each other a lot more often. I think it's going to do a lot for really bringing the group together in a tighter, more cohesive way, seeing each other more often. But it'll be some combination of asana practice, philosophy study, pranayama, which is breath work, meditation, study of anatomy and the alignment system, journaling, discussion, contemplation. We do a lot of talking and discussion, sharing thoughts, ideas. We do breakout rooms online. We do small groups when we're together. So it's not just me talking at you all the time like I'm doing right now. On the longer weekend days, we will take lots of breaks. We'll have food breaks and bathroom breaks and just brain breaks where we can walk outside at the beautiful Shri by the Saddle River and just enjoy the view there. Okay, so why take an immersion? So this is a lot of info I'm giving you. It can feel, I think, a little overwhelming. And it's a big commitment. It is a big commitment. But I have found that many people over the years that have joined the cohorts of past, I've been teaching for these immersions for almost 10 years. They come in looking for some transformation or another, maybe just wanting to learn something new, maybe to improve their health, to explore deeper parts of themselves, to deepen your connection to your own creativity, to deepen your connection to your own spirituality, however you feel and understand that, to deepen your connection to others, to build community. If you're looking for a deep and transformative experience, this program can meet those needs for you. And, you don't need to be advanced. I will meet you where you are in your body, in your heart, in your mind, and help you learn about yourself. So sometimes it's a practice of learning to adapt your practice. Maybe something in your body has changed dramatically and you're looking for a way to approach your asana in a different way. Or maybe it's advancing your practice. You've been practicing for a while. You're looking to do some of the more advanced practice, the advanced poses of yoga. We'll introduce some of those or more of those if we want to do that. And it's really based on the group that comes together and what the needs are of the group. I really, we come together in a way that is going to lift everyone up, move everyone forward in the direction they want to be moving in. And it's an opportunity to meet yourself wherever you are with compassion and with love. So one of the biggest barriers is the commitment. There's the laundry to do and the dog to be walked and the kids and the homework and the job and all the things. And I get it. I feel you with that. I really do. But I also hear people say a lot that they want more time for their practice, that they want to be, that they want more time for themselves, for rest, for the things that just bring them joy, right? I hear that a lot from people. And the immersion can be a decision to do those things for yourself. And I'll say this sort of a little tongue in cheek, but doing self-care is the best public service that you can do for humanity, and especially for those close to you. I should have my husband jump on the video, and because, I go to these trainings and I teach them and I come home and I'm just so much more seated in myself. I'm calmer. I feel more peaceful. I feel more connected. And that just plays out in the rest of, my life. So instead of thinking of giving up your time, think of it as giving yourself time to replenish your energy, to clear your mind, to open up your heart. It's an investment in a meaningful and satisfying life across the board, body, mind, heart. So there's more information, all the dates of the program, the pricing, the payment plans, all of that is online at shriyoga.com underneath the immersions tab. So you can go there for more information. You can contact me directly. Thank you for watching. Namaste.